the can was a little close to like the freezer part in my refrigerator, and she got kind of filled with a big ice cube in the middle. Oh yeah. Hey everyone, hot over 999 subs, Zenny here with my barely over 1,000 subscribers special, like barely. And where yo ass been for the last 8 months? Just a couple pointers. 1, never buy a house. 2, make sure you don't have to fix it. And 3, don't spend all your time fixing it. AC, it's a cool thing to have. But yeah, I got me a house, lots of fun stuff going on. I'm finally sort of getting back at it. New house, who dis? Finally getting back into my rotation. I haven't really had time to fully decorate the house. I've been working on important things like AC. I do got the Mountain Dew clock, I got the Pizza Hut lamp, and I got the Taco Bell sign. What else do I even need? How did this fall down? Even though I never believed I'd even get close to 100 subscribers, once I got sort of close to this milestone, I pulled out the emergency plan for a video like this. That's right, we are going to take a look back at my channel and react to some of the old stuff throughout the 7 years I've been running this channel. So let's just see what the hell I recorded and react to my old videos and stuff. But of course, before we start, I have to give my shoutouts. First, thanks to anyone who's ever watched my videos, commented, subscribed, unsubscribed, reacted, liked, interacted just with my weird, wacky video ideas, encouraged me, and just sat through my long-ass dumb videos. I want to thank the people I met through my channel who I got to chat with and even get to know, aka the real ones who I ended up being great homies with. Kingu, Ando, Esnod, and all of their circle of friends who welcomed me into their group. I want to thank my IRL friends who helped me with the channel and let me bother them and even film them sometimes. Daniel, Kayla, John, Brandon, Kay, Kenny, Kai, Kayla, Sergio, Vivi, and my lovely girlfriend Alex. I just wrote down, joined July 2nd, 2018. And I believe I uploaded my first videos on July 4th as an excuse to light off fireworks and celebrate. That's pretty cool, right? That's right, I started off doing video game videos. I've been a little gamer boy for as long as I can remember, getting hand-me-down consoles. I remember buying Yakuza 6. That was like actually my first time playing a Yakuza game. I brought it to my friend Brandon's house with a Blue Yeti mic and put it right on his table so it picked up all our voices and the TV's audio all at the same time. So there's that echo in the background. It was fun getting a few friends together and playing a single player game but still taking turns. For a year I made a handful of gaming vids, slowly figuring out how to capture footage, get shotgun mics for myself and my friend so we don't pick up the room's audio. I liked the idea of friends gaming together and getting live reactions. You can see my video formula already taking shape. I'll add little video montages, silly nonsensical parts, and little moments of let's play style parts. It was really hard making gaming videos. I would have to set everything up, run cables, and move stuff around in my room, set up mics. The trickiest part was just being able to talk and add commentary to the videos. We would always record later at night when my parents were asleep. So like in all my gaming videos, we'd be at like a whispered tone. And I felt like that kind of killed the mood of the videos. I think my favorite gaming video during that time was our Forza Horizons one. That one was fun to make, and I felt it had a good blend of dumb stuff and music montages, and I was able to keep the vid straight to the point without overdoing my footage, which I tend to do a lot. That's why later on I would make a video with all the unused footage I had stored on my computer. My Nintendo Switch unboxing is an underrated video that was fun to make, and also a precursor to my unboxing videos. I wouldn't make another gaming video until 2021, which perfectly transitions us to my figure collecting / review era. The bulk of my channel became anime figure reviews. I never planned at all turning my channel into that. My philosophy has always been to be myself, do the things that I enjoy, and share them with other people. For those who have no idea, y'all get some Zenny deep lore. Way back in 2004, my sister and I would record myself dancing with a glass of chocolate milk in my hand, which was actually stolen from the Andy Milonakis show. We put the video on our old Windows 98 and played with the Windows Movie Maker features. We spent like an hour adding dumb effects to the video and then putting the song If You Must by Del the Funky Homo Sapien in there. We showed it to our friends because somehow we thought that was the funniest video ever made. If you want to age me, I used to upload videos to MySpace. YouTube, it didn't exist yet. And even when it did, people were still uploading videos to other places because they didn't even know about YouTube. I've been making dumb videos and movies with my friends for a good 14 plus years. It started with my friend's parents' VHS camera. We would fill up a tape with junk and play it from the beginning. The next day, we would rewind it and tape over what we recorded from the day before and do it all over again. Then, we used my friend's toy camcorder. It was even lower quality than a potato, which I can't believe is even possible. It was stuff, again, only we found funny and wasn't really made for an audience. We'll save all my old YouTube videos for another time, but I will make a short supercut of all the crap that we recorded throughout the years before I started this channel.
Whoa!
The one thing that I never actually did throughout all the years of recording videos was talk to the camera as myself, which I'm still all these years later god awful at. So in that December I made my last gaming video, took a little break over spring, then somehow my channel turned into an anime figure review channel. I've said this in other videos, but it was never my plan to start reviewing figures or collecting them. I never watched figure reviews or videos on YouTube. A few years back I bought an Android at my local anime convention and took a pic of it. My friend Dan had some figures that I always thought were cool. He took a few silly pics of them and posted them on Instagram. I was browsing the internet and saw some figures of characters I liked. I said, hey, it's nice outside, why don't we go to the park or something and take pictures of them? It was mainly just kind of an excuse to get outdoors and enjoy the weather. And that's pretty much how my whole figure collecting adventure started. Here's my first figure photo vlog. I remember we just found this random building to go behind and we were setting up and some dude pulled up in his truck in like a work jumpsuit and he was like, what the hell are you guys doing? He saw my camera and thought we were like taking pictures of like the abandoned factory across the street. And we're like, no, just our anime toys.
Behind his hobby is and how cool the photography aspect of it could be. We definitely wanted to give it a try.
I made a little speech at the end of the video explaining how this is my first video and how much I enjoyed being part of the collecting community. A fun fact, vlogs have been like probably my favorite type of videos to make. Not many figure collectors are dumb enough to take them out on nature trails and break them for photos, which takes us to my first review. Oh, my Pocari sweat. Yeah, maybe I should have watched a few other reviews before doing mine. I made this review 3 times. The first time I had my friend help record. I was attempting to remember like bullet points off the top of my head, which I found out just straight up disappear once I hit the record button on my camera. I remember he accidentally knocked over his coffee. That threw me off. It was all over my carpet, so we had to like stop recording and clean it up. I believe I just like deleted all of the content that I recorded. The second time I tried, I bought my shotgun mic that attaches to the top of my camera to get better audio. Then proceeded to butcher my entire audio from that day. I realized something like after my first 2 tries of doing this stupid review that I was trying to be like very professional and informative. I was trying way too hard to be serious when instead I should have just been having fun, which like it helped me immensely find my way, like talking to the camera and stuff. It also helps with like my editing where I could make more fun and wacky edits to like pace the videos better. And I gotta say, my first review, I came up with like a solid formula that I would end up using my whole career, starting off with like a little warm-up introduction, grabbing a drink to feature in my videos. What have I been doing like the entire time I've been making videos? I always bring a drink in the video for some reason, or like stupid things like that just to hype myself up before recording the video. I even had my patented rating system in place. Look at that. I even had my sign off. Very first review, I had it down. I also opened a box with a sword in my second review. Stacy, roll the footage, the unboxing footage. Apparently, for some reason, I had an off-camera assistant named Stacy who's supposed to roll the footage. I think I stopped doing that after like 2 reviews. I reviewed a Figma that I like super glued together. I call this the training arc, where I was figuring out my voice, like review formula and how to pace the videos. Technically, I'm still trying to figure out how to edit videos. It didn't last too long, only a handful of reviews and vlogs. I think where I started to like figure out what I wanted to really do with my reviews was my Tied to Chemi review. Still calling myself by my normal name. Dressing up as a doctor and opening a box with a scalpel? That's so good. Oh, that's when I put the figure in front of a green screen at the end of the video. And then I cover her up with clickable links. That was actually a pain in the ass putting figures in front of a green screen. I did that for way longer than I should have. Hard pose with the doc. Yeah, I think this is actually my highest viewed review too, which is crazy. Watch me, I edited like putting an airsoft gun in this. Nothing special. Yes, the airsoft pistol. It's not my like first skit I made in a video, but I prided myself on this one. I took the time to like make it look like an old PlayStation 1 Resident Evil game. I even mic'd my PlayStation 1 and recorded like the disc skipping like loading sound to like get that effect. I started to get sort of better at talking to the camera and doing voiceovers. I never really figured that out. Around my Cowboy Bebop video, you can tell I actually started like naturally talking instead of robotically speaking. I started to have fun writing my scripts by adding dumb jokes and just more like silly stuff. So between my Tied to Chemi review and I think the last time I used it was my Rinshima scooter review, I call that the TV arc, because for some stupid ass reason, I insisted on using my TV as a backdrop. I thought it would backlight it, add some fun moving colors in the background. I think it just made the figures harder to see. I used, what's that channel's name? Ram Black's videos. Dude's like walked the entirety of Japan by now. Oh, and this is kind of around the time where I started like keeping and recording behind the scenes footage. I did a shot for shot recreation of the opening scene from Zombieland Saga, where I take the box with the figure in it and trip and throw it in front of an oncoming car. Wait for it. I love the little where the box flies up. Whee, and a piece of paper falls out. It was actually pretty hard, like timing when to throw the box at the car. My friend John had to get it perfectly like angled so it like wouldn't bounce off. We kind of wanted to like go up. That fourth throw was perfect. I put like 2 ice cubes in there. Yes, my McCree video. A pre-name change in Overwatch. I knew I wanted to make a Western unboxing intro to this review, like way ahead of time. I actually got the idea from an Indie Mouse video where I think he put his like Patreon subs names as like movie credits during his video. I thought it'd be fun to have some of my subscribers have credits in the vid, since it was kind of like a movie intro. Trying to play Old Town Road on my guitar. This is a banana. It's perfect. The I forgot the tumbleweed was the packing paper.
Hard, 69 subscribers,
Hitting 69 subs was way more gratifying than hitting 1,000 subs, let's be honest. It was also really funny when I uploaded this 69 subscribers special. Someone like instantly unsubscribed from my channel. The 69th subscriber said, no, not me. Late night Bike Rides, Volume 1, 2:43 a.m. July 26, 2020. Did I really start my fucking bike ride that late at night? So this was the time I was feeling like really cooped up and just stuck into like a depressed rut in my life. Within 1 year, all of my closest friends that I've spent a decade or even longer with, like, all moved on. Either literally moved too far away, had kids and was super busy, or just had life stuff come up where they couldn't hang out anymore. So all the little things in life I normally did with friends, just maybe just going out for fast food, wasn't a thing anymore. I couldn't make plans to do fun things. Like someone with social anxiety going to an anime convention alone sounds terrible and not fun at all. Why would I do that? Foreshadowing. So I basically was just working, coming home, editing videos, and sleeping for a little over a year. Of course, doing my fig reviews was a great outlet to be creative and keep me entertained somehow, and also socialize. I was making new friends online I could chat with, but online friends only get you so far. I'm still stuck in the house. I always liked going for bike rides, and I figured that was one thing where I could do alone without feeling like embarrassed to be alone. I would start by taking my bike to like local bike trails, nature trails, riding alone. Then I started to like go out at night and ride my bike around the area where there was like no one on the streets and the roads were quiet. I just had time to like think to myself and peacefully ride at night. I really enjoyed going out at night, riding around for an hour or so, then coming back home. It was a good form of exercise and clearing my mind. Come home, legs would be jello. I'd watch YouTube videos about Resident Evil lore while eating Totino's pizza rolls. I'm also sorry to the people that like subbed to my channel thinking it was like a music channel when it's totally not. Since these are my like most watched videos, I'm pretty sure most of my subs are like confused subscribers. It was definitely a choice to use my channel instead of making a totally new channel for just these music videos, but I never wanted my channel to focus only on like one thing, so alright, spinning around with a can of Pocari Sweat. Don't remember recording that. Speaking of making totally random videos, cue the ultimate frozen pizza taste test and tier list. God. I better get it. Better get my damn pizza. This video was an actual pain in the ass to make. I want to thank Brandon again for helping me make this stupid video idea that I had, like helping me cook all these frozen ass pizzas at his house and like eating them all. I think we had like what, 12 or 13 of them, 14, which, fun fact, we actually filmed this video right after making the McCree video. We had 12 of them. There's my pizza blanket, and we tiered them all. It took probably over 2 hours to cook them all. The kitchen got so hot. We had like all the windows open in the house. I believe we had to take like a break halfway through and just like die in the living room. I suspected all the frozen pizzas were just gonna taste basically the same, but every pizza tasted different somehow, especially the gluten-free ones. God, not only did the gluten-free pizza taste bad, it smelled bad. So I'm planning like another taste test type video where I try to guess brand name versus off-brand sodas, or try to guess what the name brand one is. This is the figure vlog where the Mossman saga began. If you don't know who Mossman is, you had to be there. I don't know why we found this so funny. Me and Dan did just a little figure photography vlog where we wanted to go to the park and take a few pics of our figures. A few months back, while on vacation, Dan bought this awful goofy-ass He-Man villain from an antique shop in West Virginia. The villain was called Mossman, and it actually looked nothing like the design from the cartoon. It looked like somebody homemade this figure. Dan set him up on the bridge over here. It was over like some like super swampy ass water, and the Mossman toppled off the bridge by the tiniest like little gust of wind, and he fell face down in the muck. I think we both screamed as he flipped. Rip Mossman, poor baby. He's still down there on the bottom of a little like creek. For some reason, Mossman became like a running joke in my little like Discord community and stuff. We even made a Mossman emote. Funny enough, in the same vlog, like a week later, we went to like a local comic shop and we found a brand new Mossman in box. There he is. We didn't buy him because they wanted $18 for this piece of shit. Look how disgusting that looks. A lot of good stuff happened in this video. This is when I bought my Suicide Squad Joker Funko Pop. Also, shout out to me finding ways to torture Funko Pops. Oh, I forgot. My dad found, he was watching, what is it, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. There's a Mossman in the background. This is when I made an announcement for Kingu and I's video collab, our first ever video collab, figuratively speaking. Hello everyone, welcome to... I'm trying to think of a name for this. Figuratively speaking. Still, to this day, these are some of my favorite videos that I've ever worked on throughout my like whole career of making videos. After our first episode, somehow we managed to talk the Ando experience into joining us. Yeah, after that it was all downhill. Like the three of us together, we just like riffed off each other so well. I think we all had kind of like different personalities that matched really well. I miss doing these videos. I want to do it so bad again. I just had this dumb idea of like, hey, let's just look at figures online and talk about them. We ended up getting sidetracked so many times. I can rewatch these videos and still laugh out loud. I was hoping to make these videos like timeless in a sense, as to like it didn't really matter which figures were coming out or what we were looking at, as long as we had something funny to say or like do. Other creators at the time were making videos where like, let's look at what's new this month and like talked about it. But this one, we were just going anywhere with them, throwing Johnny Silverhand at each other. Highly underrated videos. Please go to Kingu's channel and watch all the episodes that we did. This is my attempt to record and loop Clint Eastwood by the Gorillaz. It kind of worked. I actually got like pretty close to like recording all the instruments. This is me spending like over an hour practicing, learning how to like play this damn song and loop all the instruments. Bass, the drums, the piano. I even got the melodica, which is the only reason that I bought it. I can play this song by the Gorillaz. Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Stop with me ain't nothing, cause I'm caught with no wage. I forgot I opened the box with a wood saw. Made a huge mess of cardboard dust everywhere. I unboxed Hatsune Miku with an electric turkey carver. Yes, this is also the review where in post I found a spider crawling behind me and killed it. Sorry, little dude. This was also my baby water arc, because everyone thought my tiny little water bottles were funny. My dad worked at a school and they gave the workers there these tiny little baby-sized water bottles and he would bring them home. So for a few reviews, I would hide the waters in the background for people to play Where's Waldo with. So we got one right there. I think it would change spots. The Domino's Pizza song. This is where I found the Domino's Pizza song from. Pizza, yummy pizza. Pizza, Domino's Pizza. Here's the other Shaun of the Dead reference. In Shaun of the Dead, if you haven't seen it, there's a scene where they throw vinyl records at zombies. I wanted to do that. So around this time, let's see. At the time we were refinishing our basement, so I felt it was safe to just throw a record at the wall for just see what happens. See what behind the scenes. Look at what I got. Make it count. Here goes, baby. The fun part was cleaning it all up. Yes, my Camp scooter review. It's also when I started doing cool VHS intros. Taking questions for him. Channel updates. No way. What is this, 2021 I'm assuming? Update video is where I finally started calling myself Zenny, my channel name. The Q&A video is actually a lot of fun to do. We got a lot of good questions from you guys.
Left twist or right twist? That's left Twix.
This is around the time that, for some reason, like, in stream chats, we would just be joking about left and right Twix and which side you were on. Clearly, I'm a left Twix kind of guy. All you writers, get out of here. Scissor Bay. This is when I made a poll where y'all got to choose which figure I review and eat my prongles. Yeah. I unboxed the figure on stream. This is where I played rock, paper, scissors with the figure. Because, yeah, why not? And then she chopped my hand off. That was so fast. Was that the Homer scream? Mm-hmm.
I found this fake hand. I don't know where it came from. It was in our garage. My dad must have found it. Stuffed a sleeve full of bubble wrap. When I was recording the video for the rock, paper, scissors, I used my right hand, but this is a left hand, so...
I don't even think it worked the first try. It was too far in there.
Oh, that didn't work.
I don't think this worked either, did it?
The way it looks kind of legit.
Oh, that's what I did. Nope. That didn't work. It still didn't work. What if I just started wearing a fake hand? Is this also the video where I was holding, yeah, each pair of scissors I was holding during my video just kept getting bigger and bigger? Let's go, the Animal Crossing video. Yes, not to be biased, but anything that I did with Ando and Kingu are like my favorite videos. We did it like right before Christmas. Kingu held on to this video till like July. Kingu tried to fish like at every second and every point in these videos was like, that is the highlight of us like continually trying to stop him from fishing.
And only host the world's most vile mad scientist, Kyoi Kiyoma. I got to throw the phone.
Look at that, timing it right up to match the microwave for comedic effect. I was firing on all cylinders during this Makase Kurisu review. I really pride myself on making every single one of my reviews unique and different in a way, in a sense. I really tried to do something different every time and challenge myself. But what I really pride myself in is finding weird ass videos to sneak in the last 20 seconds of my video. Only the real homies know about these. Yeah, for the people that stick around to the end, I started like around this time sneaking in just weird videos I would find like deep into YouTube that have like 10 views on them. And I found the Gangnam Style Steins Gate. Okay, I remember this. Oh my god, so Korean kimono version Miku Nendroid. Still calling myself Ryan though, even though I call myself Zenny in the like previous videos. I GoPro'd myself because we know figure reviewing is so extreme. Oh goddamn, the butter braided pretzels, the Better Made butter braided pretzels. Those are what's up. Shout out Michigan's Better Made brand. With my hardcore hat that I got from a gas station like 7 years ago. Yes, I put a GoPro mount on a knife, on my unboxing knife. So stupid. No other channel has done so many stupid ways to open a box than I have. Oh, that's right. I wanted to insert one of my all-time favorite memes. Miku Dayo. I made a horror movie because Miku Dayo do be kind of weird. She do be kind of creepy though. Because the Miku Dayo meme happens at 7-Eleven, I had to go to a 7-Eleven. Why is there like a timestamp in there? Oh, that's beautiful. Miku toasts. This was like at 12 at night, and there were two employees, and they're standing in there watching me like, this guy's up to something. He's up to something weird. We don't trust him. They, of course, didn't see Miku Daio, but I did. They gotta believe. They have to have that magic in their heart to see Miku Daio. Alright, I was starting to cook around this time. This is my Kanti the robot from Fooly Cooly review. So I knew before I even pre-ordered this robot that I wanted to recreate one of my favorite scenes from the show. Mamimi is doing like a seance, trying to summon Kanti, and I wanted to like recreate that somehow in my backyard. I remember Kingu was streaming at this time, and I typed in his chat, "I gotta go, guys. I'm about to do a seance in my backyard." And people were like, huh? It was also like 90 something degrees that night. I had to run to the store, buy lighters and candles, run home, get all my equipment set up. Then they didn't have sidewalk chalk at the store, so I had to buy like the normal chalk that you write on chalkboards with. So it took like forever to make this damn peace sign and like thicken up the lines in it. I was smart and recorded the unboxing first because as soon as I got back inside, I got a massive headache and felt like sick from sweating so much. I didn't have time to like drink or do anything. I was trying to finish the seance as quick as possible. I know like one of the neighbor's daughters was like looking out her window. She was like, "Oh my God, the neighbor is summoning a demon in their backyard." My parents were on vacation, and the candles melted into the cement in the backyard. Like, I spent all morning trying to get the wax and chalk off the cement. There were sticky outlines from where the candles melted. I do remember recording a lot of behind the scenes for this one. There I am. It's absolutely dying. So I had to hurry up before the candles completely melted, and then my Bic lighters ran out of fuel. I was excited to do this one. It was a lot of work. Way too much work went into this. I've actually had a couple people tell me that watching this review made them buy this figure.
Okay, before the candles melt. So in the scene, Mimi is wearing a headband with two like lighters, little light torches going, and I'm gonna light myself on fire. I concocted this little headband, some zip ties. Hope this works. I haven't tested it yet. I did. This.
Duct tape and zip ties. That's what she does in the anime. She has two like stick lighters burning on her head. How did she do it? I had to hold it down and like pull the zip tie tight, and then pray that like the duct tape held. They didn't fall over.
Dumbest thing I've ever done. Okay. Here we go.
But it worked.
It's time to start the video. Make sure they're still going. There I am. Some pretty good torches.
I didn't want to walk too fast and like have the flames go out because they were already zip tied down, so I wouldn't be able to like click them back on again.
I think that wraps it up. It is hot. I am sweating. Get this off my head. No fires. I do have to get this off in one piece. The flames are still going somehow. I am disgusted. The hair's popping everywhere. I'm sweating. It's like 90, 80 degrees outside right now. And I had to turn the air off in my house to shut the air conditioning up. Outside, so making all the noise on.
That's right. It's about the time that I started to feel like nauseous. Like I haven't ate all day. I was getting a massive headache.
Never again. Just for a stupid 1 minute bit.
All this work to get like 100 views on YouTube. Like I had to sit there and scrape that stuff off. I tried to like melt it off with alcohol, and then the alcohol stained like the cement, so there were like clean spots in the cement. I was popping off around this time. I was going wacko mode with the intros that had like nothing to do with the figures themselves. And I transition into Cruisin' World's the jungle theme music because I liked the frog hip-hop song. Fun fact, I finally was able to display this figure that I bought like 3 years ago. Shoutouts to the mini CRT TV that I bought. Also, shoutouts to the supercut of all these figure reviewers trying to pronounce this figure brand's name. I had a lot of fun like watching all the videos and like everyone's like, that is not how you pronounce Chipotle. Yeah, nobody still knows how to pronounce this brand name. Everyone had a different way to say it. I was even digging into like foreign channels, seeing how they said it. I fucking love that silent channel. I am very close to my backlit arc when I finally get rid of the TV in the background and start using an actual static background and lighting. What was the first video I used my animation on? Days on day, every day. What the hell? Oh, damn, we got Buck Bumble. Right about now, it's time to rock with the biggity Buck Bumble. This is when I actually started to call myself Zenny in videos.
Called Zenny because it's a fictional currency from an old Capcom game, Mega Man Legends.
So the first two of my tour videos, I added nonsensical stuff in the little bumper. But fun fact, from this video forward, I give you something to Google search in these little bumper teasers. So if I search Windows 7 Whopper, hell yeah. Windows 7 Whopper was sold in Japan for promotion of Microsoft Windows 7, the best operating system. A 7-patty burger in 2009. How did I even find this? The American burger, aka giant crow eating french fries. Google search that, you'll love it. That's one of my favorite things ever. Ballers! Oh shit. Cheesy. What? I guess this is also the time when I started adding the little middle part to like hot blink Zenny. I swore I did that a lot sooner while making my videos, but I guess not.
No one got that.
That's my baby one.
Today, haiku reviews.
Yes, haiku reviews, when I realized my reviews were going on for way too long and I needed to make shorter ones. Ooh, here we go. One of my, I think, most underrated videos. I spent way too long making the Suicide Squad Funko Pop Joker review. It's not even really a review, it's hard to call it that. It's more like a nightmare fuel fever dream. I bought the Joker in 2020. Actually recorded most of this video in 2021 and then finally put it all together in 2022. It almost took 3 years to make this video. I spent a lot of time watching training videos from the 80s and 90s and using those for inspiration on the old VHS like style editing. For some reason I referenced the Resident Evil 4 opening. I believe he hands me candy instead of cigarettes. I used songs from like Kmart training videos and like even backgrounds I like lifted from videos. I even took the time to make my voice sound like it was recorded off an old VHS tape with like a little distortion effect to it. Boom, square in the dome. We also had her paint me up like the Joker in the dark around a campfire. I think we went to Walmart and bought like clown makeup. I think it was around Halloween when we did this. Their dog was barking. Like, we're scaring the dog. We're scaring Willie. So we filmed this during a camping trip. And I remember it was cold outside and the makeup was cold. Then I had to wash it off after and like with cold water. It's like, okay, I'm so done with this stupid idea. We found like a Joker fan page on Facebook. They had like custom memes. Watch this video, people. Come on. It's like only 10 minutes. 8 minutes. The Joker supercut. April Fools is an April Fools video, not a Halloween video, I swear.
Hey y'all, Ryan here with Big Alex Reviews. How you doing?
Super.
Oh, super. And other than different Mountain Dew flavors, Pocari Sweat has been kind of like a staple of my channel. Always drinking that stuff. Lala the Penguin. He has a penguin backpack. Is that Pengu? But look at him do it. Look at him do it. Both feet. Hold the backpack on him. Who thought of that? Look, let's just put a backpack on a penguin and set him free. Go do our shopping for us. My battle with green screens continues. So this time to light myself up, I tried using one of my dad's like bigger light bulbs. That was like a warmer tone. I didn't want to like highlight myself white on the green screen with like LED. It didn't work for one. Look at my big, I got 2 shadows on the green screen. It was literally not just warm tone, but warm in temperature too. Cause that bitch heated up my room like 20 extra degrees. I was literally sweating by the end of this stupid video.
Look how big this shirt is. I ordered this is a medium.
That's like an extra medium. I think I definitely got the lighting set up much better in this review. I think this is when I kind of figured out how to light up my figures from the front and back.
How do you do, fellow Morbheads? Stupid movie. I'm stupid.
Morbius. Remember that movie? What am I? I'm just watching my reviews. I'm just like zoned out watching my own videos.
It's like seeing
Back when AI was like fun and innocent. And really bad, which I think made it more fun to do. I made a video unboxing my trench knife. Very cool. Here we go. My first ever merch drop. For some reason, I decided to waste my money and make merch. I still got them. You can go to the store and buy the shirts. I still wear my shirts. I still have them. I think my designs still hold up. I like them a lot. I was starting to get more comfortable on camera and I felt more free to just chat. Yes, my Lady On figure from my Lady On figure from Persona 5. That thing took so goddamn long to come in. I had 2 Persona figures. My Makoto Figma took 904 days to come in, and this one took 764 days. This is the crap you run into every once in a while when buying figures from Japan. I love the thumbnail for this one. Real ghosts not caught on camera. Clickbait. Most of scary cakes. Scream filling. I've been wanting to dip my toes in the essay style videos for a while now, and I've been wanting to make like a video to release on Halloween. I figured, hey, I'm gonna share some real life ghost stories with y'all. And I used footage from videos I recorded years ago. Uh-oh, the Suicide Squad Joker Funko Pop is back. What an ending. When I solo ran an anime convention in 2022. But yeah, this was my first time doing just I took a leap of faith, and this is the first time I went to my local anime convention all by myself. I always told myself I'd never go to a con by myself, because like I figured that'd be boring. Like it'd be totally weird just standing around by yourself doing things, which it is. Especially due to my crippling fear of social anxiety and being alone. I am so glad that I faced my fear and went. I met some great new friends by doing so that I never would have met if I was, hiding at home. I think my life actually would have been different if I didn't go, to be honest. It's kind of weird to say. It changed my outlook on life in a way that I became obsessed with like 2000s anime conventions. So I made it like an old YouTube style picture slideshow, and I even like uploaded it in 480p. And let's see how many people. I got 369 people to watch this really shitty this shitty slideshow of low quality pictures. The Thomas the Dank Engine review. That's what we're all here for today. Come on. I knew I wanted to make the Dank Engine head before I even pre-ordered this Nendoroid. What? Holy shit, 2,000 views? I bet I pissed off some like actual Thomas the Tank Engine like enthusiasts. Like, I'm not being silly, but I legit gotta say that this review is actually one of my best. It had such a really good flow of like banter, live reactions, and like actual review with like fun little memes and clips added throughout the entire video. And I did it with all like a big train on my head. I even added smoke coming out of this stupid stack. There he is on the side. I hand drew everything on there. There's me. There he is. There's Tommy. I used boxes that my fingers came in. Because it's hanging in there. Wouldn't say it's perfect. It's made cheap.
This little head device that I stick my head into to keep the big box from.
I made a head strap out of plastic bags.
And there's like, it's all
Did
taped
not
together.
work.
The tape gets stuck in your hair. It's literally made out of a Shein plastic bag. That's okay, as long as it holds on for this stupid video. Thomas update 2022.
I've started doing the cutouts, adding some color to them. I got Thomas's face softly printed out right up front. There's a dome, and I got some. It sounds like I was watching anime in the background. I'm watching Space Dandy in the background.
To add some little color and details with the markers that I got. I want a couple markers. Here is Thomas himself.
Which I think I used up all the paint in those paint markers.
For reference.
I barely just got done coloring that thing.
So let's finish that up, and then he'll be done. Nice duct tape job up top.
Duct tape on top, hell yeah.
Space Dandy.
I was watching Space Dandy.
At first I was kind of sad on the thought of destroying this fella, but after wearing it for that review and for that video, I'm actually really excited to destroy this thing. I even
was.
put on a nice pair of fancy hiking boots to stomp this guy out. So let's go destroy Tom.
People told me to like keep on wearing to a convention. I was like, no, I'm never wearing this thing again. The wind knocks him over. A running jump or something. Got him. I do still have his face somewhere. I kept the face. One of my all-time favorite like glitches is the cyberpunk like no pants T-pose glitch. Finally, for years, I've been wanting to make a gaming video. You know, in my long-form essay style that I tend to do. I was putting it off. I was deep in the figure review game and kept making excuses. And finally, like years later, I'm playing some stupid random $5 indie title and was like, you know what? It's time. This game activated me for some reason. Did it take me way longer than it should have? Absolutely. Did I have to play it 3 times to get all the footage because I was stingy the first time and didn't record enough? Yes. I believe this video went about 2 hours longer than I originally planned. Even though it's way too niche and no one watched it, I'm still happy I made the jump and tried something I actually was afraid to do. I was afraid to like do a long form video like this. To the moon. Peter. Jump scare. Peter jump scare. I love this dude. Look at this dude. A dripped out corgi, please. Yeah, I decided to step it up and make my own merch, literally set up shop and print my own t-shirts and own my own stickers. Oh, yep, there they are.
Ready to unbox.
It's freaking people out swinging my kitchen. Oop. Ah, yes, that's when I finally killed the bootleg Deku. So I thought it'd be neat, July 8th, 2023, to like make t-shirt vlogs of me setting up my shop, like buying things and prepping photos and showing off like the stickers that I've been prototyping and getting and going to Arby's and taking promo shots and showing the process of what it takes to print stuff on my shirts. And then I'm like, nobody fucking cares. I think I made 4 videos total. I think I have more stuff recorded, but it's like, no one's watching this stuff. I don't need to make these videos. It's not necessary. You gotta make sure the design's centered on there. Oh shit, oh shit. I'm actually wearing that shirt right now. I am literally wearing that shirt that I printed myself. 2023, it's 2026 and the shirt's still holding up like it's almost brand new. Ronald McWeevil statue terrifies internet. It's beautiful. I hate it. The Hamburglar McWeevil statue too. They did the my current arc. Here it comes. The Shaq Chair Arc. I hosted my first panel at YomaCon and recorded the whole damn thing. You're getting people to cheer for me to drink reminisce. That's funny. Watch my convention vlogs. This is when I started messing with my vlog format and kind of started narrating it and telling stories. I like it. It makes the vlogs seem like a little fuller, and I think it tells a better story. Except it just makes them way longer. Sometimes I get a little wacky with the edits and make... This is cool, come on. Ain't nobody doing this in their figure reviews. Oh, shout outs to Zach and his figure company, Weeb Trash, still going strong, support local businesses. I did the pizza tier list in 2020. I teased this tier list in that video and finally got around to it in 2024. All I remember is going to like 4 different grocery stores, finding all these delicious looking dessert cereals, and they all sucked so bad. They all sucked. Like, that looks good. That looks like it'd be really good. Like cinnamon bun cereal. And it tasted like nothing. I don't think there was a single one that I actually like enjoyed. I used an old Sony Handycam to record a convention review, and we waited like 2.5 hours for some pizza breadsticks at this stupid pizza restaurant. Stuffed sticks. They were good, but they weren't a 2-hour wait good. So Animarathon has one of the craziest long-running panels that I've ever seen. It's a 3-hour block of nothing but Chunky Kong deep lore and backstory. And none of it's actual like true. It's all made up. Like, he fights like Hitler and stuff and doesn't pay taxes. I also took this like insanely blessed image of like people saluting Chunky Kong. Shout out to the people carrying the rock standee with the Zoa energy drink. The David Cerny babies are taking over. I think I know this one, but I don't remember what they look like. Who allowed this? Like, somebody allowed this to happen. That's a baby on a wall, crawling on a wall. They have butt cheeks. Why are they so caked up? What flavor was that? 1 out of 10. What flavor was that? Pink fruit candy. What the fuck? That doesn't say anything. Strawberry, a Starburst flavored Mountain Dew. I don't remember the flavor of it, but it must have been disgusting in my opinion. Jessica Benny's gun, working with other Nendroids. Mikudayo with a 9mm.
She has the capacity to commit crimes against humanity with it.
I know no one really cares to watch my vlogs. Like, rewatching a vlog from 2023, it brought back some great memories I totally cleared space for. Take more photos, take more videos. Stop and enjoy the little things. It's also crazy when I got like all these figures towards the end of like collecting anime figures. I had no room to display them at all. I had to wait to get my own place like a year later, and they are finally free. I'll take some pictures. They were all like super great figures too, so it killed me to like box them up and put them back in my closet and store them. My last big project, my Resident Evil Code Veronica video. I've already said this too many times, but Resident Evil holds a special place in my heart and on my arm. Ever since I've started this channel, I've wanted to make some sort of video about one of the games or like all of the games. You know me, I find ways to talk about like older and newer games, anime, music, atmosphere, and everything in between. Somehow I talk about, you know, E3 in this video and Frankie Muniz. I noticed I love to point out like small and like subtle things in games or that I like that like normally get overlooked. Also, leave it to me to find Resident Evil Caramel Dancing. I also apologize for making more 2-hour video reviews for video games. Look, I get excited and talk about games. I know I have a problem. I'm a yapper. Of course, I find a way to tie in Arby's to my review. And did I compare Resident Evil Code Veronica to Arby's? Also, shout out to my boy Andrew, friend of the channel, for doing the art for this thumbnail. This is still like one of my favorite thumbnails. We made the Resi characters based off like SpongeBob memes. Dashcon 2, the last video on my channel. Then after this, my big hiatus, aka reasons for everyone to not buy a fixer-upper house, because you have to fix it. Pissing in the ball pit. Did I mention that I went to Dashcon 2 and pissed in the ball pit? Thanks again for everyone being part of my YouTube journey, what I'm sure feels minuscule to other creators who can get like 1,000 subs within a week. It feels mind-blowing to me, and is a great example of sticking it out. If I can do it, anyone can do it. I truly love this hobby to even think about quitting. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. I love you guys. You guys are the very best. And happy 1,000 subscribers to me. Alright, where's my chocolate milk at? What if I did this? What if I was the pizza ghost? Hello, I am pizza. What if I just did all my videos like this, as pizza? My sister got me this for Christmas.